MAFS UK Season 10 Episode 32.
The final dinner party, or otherwise known as
The Last Supper.
Ah.
Eek, eek, eek.
Yep, it was terrible.
I'm prepping for the last dinner. Just,
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
You're going to have a dinner party later on?
Getting ready for the final
What?
vows.
After the whatever it is now, 10 o'clock?
Yep.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, so the old Kissgate came up.
Kissgate.
Kissgate. I like
Now,
that.
Here's the thing. There was so much drama went on at those little get-togethers talking about Stephen and all that sort of stuff. But tonight, all of those interesting couples disappeared,
Yeah.
right? So we're left with what? We're left with some couples that are doing pretty good. A couple that's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
A couple that would be doing pretty good, but they can't work out, someone's got to move, and it's really not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Then you've got the boys who think they're doing pretty good. Then you've got the girls who imploded before our very eyes.
Yeah.
And then you've got the guy who's waiting, the ringer who's waiting for his call back from Towie.
Oh, yeah, who's
Yeah.
going to literally crush Leisha's heart.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me, though, that Leisha played more parts in others' relationships than she did in her own tonight, really.
And I think at the end of the dinner party, she was talking a lot about how she didn't want to be dragged into this, and I think that was her trying to say, I'm trying not to be drama for Reese.
It probably was.
And I just...
So, we should go through in a bit of detail. So, what's our listing?
So basically, well, it started off with from the preview last night about, Leigh kissed a girl. We found out it was Leisha.
Yep. Which, I mean, it was always going to be Leisha, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Bec, it wasn't going to be Bec.
No.
So, the whole double standards came in.
And it is absolutely, I mean, it is the definition of double standards. You're not allowed to look at her, however, I'm allowed to kiss her. Now, to be fair, it was a peck and another peck.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nothing really in the whole scheme of things. But what makes it something is Leigh's drama that she's been putting on for the last, whatever it is, 8 weeks or whatever.
If roles were reversed.
Well, it's not even if roles were reversed, just her drama about Leisha, really. It's been about Leisha and Bec and Leah.
Yep.
And the thing is, Leah is clearly jokey,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so much of nothing. But an actual physical contact is different. It is
And-
a level beyond.
And it was two. I feel like it's very notable that it was a quick peck.
Yeah, and
And
then
then-
she egged her on to
And
do
then
it
she
again.
said, do you want to go again? I
Yeah.
mean, that's just, you knew what you were digging.
And this concept of,
Yeah.
oh yeah, but she's your type, therefore I get to be judgmental about
Yeah.
how you talk because she's your type. She's not my type, so you're not allowed to say anything. I mean,
Straight up, it
difference,
was just double standards.
Yeah.
I think.
And then she was very dismissive, she was very defensive, and she shut Leah down and walks off. And then as soon as Leisha and Reese walk in, I mean, if she could have literally jumped into Leisha's
she did. She jumped up and
arms-
ran to Leisha.
No, if she
Yeah.
could have jumped and wrapped her legs around Leisha as well, she would have.
and
and
yelling
it
out,
was
"Don't
a-
kiss me!"
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was just an emotionally immature. Who was
No,
it who
I
said
think we're giving-
she was emotionally mature? And we all sat there and
It
went.
was the experts.
Oh, that was Charlene.
We all went. I'm
No, she's
sorry.
not. She's
are we
never been
talking
mature.
about Leigh here?
She's
Yeah.
very messy.
I'm just going to say it. She's not just very messy.
Ugh.
I'm going to say it right now. I don't think any of this is real. I think this is all for clicks. I think it's all Lee's doing. And I don't think any of it right from the beginning was real. I think she had this plan all along. Like we've talked about the whole Big Brother plan that some people go in there and they just sort of hide in the background until, and then they get through to the last half of the show and then they start to show up. I think that's what Leigh did.
So we found out that JR flew out for just 48 hours, and then Joe basically got what he wanted and then blanked her.
Yep.
Wow, is anybody surprised?
Well, Joe doesn't need to go on Hinge.
No,
No.
Joe does not need to go on Hinge.
He's already got Sarah's number.
So Bai
Well,
and Bec,
Sarah's worked it out.
they at the pre-drinks again. Guys, for the last time, Bec, if you lived at home with your mum or you were sharing with friends and you just worked at a clinic where you did aesthetics, you would move tomorrow.
What she's saying, this whole thing about being away from family, I get it. That's the hardest part about moving. But when you marry someone, you become a new family.
It's
That's
4
how families
hours. It's 4 hours. Get a grip on it.
might be 5.
It's 5. That kid,
Anyway,
Listen, man,
that
five is
kid
a lot of
there
hours.
drove 5.5 hours to take a driving test, Bec.
yeah, okay. We know that we're
Come on now.
Australian. We've worked out that we're Australian and we don't mind driving a few hours.
Yeah.
I get it, but this whole thing of if I want to get pregnant in the next few years and I won't have my family there right with me all the time, right now, in there with me. Like, there are so many other reasons you might not have your family with you. The fact that they're alive and well and 4 or 5 hours away, and they'll probably come down and spend the last week with us. Mothers love to do that in a lot of cases. They love to do that whole go, oh, my daughter's having a baby, I'm going to go and stay with them and, drive the husband crazy and, make sure that he's looking after her properly. All that sort of stuff. Mums get off on it, right? Which in a way that they wouldn't do if you were in the same town. Don't sell the house. Rent it out.
Just rent the house.
Yeah.
At the house.
Rent the house.
You've got to fall back in case it all doesn't work out, but, hey, come on now.
Become an evil landlord.
Yeah.
You've been away from your business now for 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Probably more like 10 at this point.
10 weeks.
Okay, so you've been away from your clients for 10 weeks. They've all survived.
Yep.
Building up another client base with what you do, not that hard.
Yep.
It's like being an MOT garage.
Yeah.
People have to go to you. There are people in Brighton, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
People in Brighton
Not lacking
are going
in
to love a
Clayton.
bit of the filler squirt, okay?
Yeah.
They're going to love it.
Yeah.
Just move.
So we get Reese at the pre-drinks again. He just says, I don't like drama.
But they're never going to work.
No.
Leisha says that she can't articulate her feelings, and then he air quotes your feelings, and then he just is very dismissive.
His definition of drama is, from what I can tell, emotion.
Yes.
Yes.
Any emotion.
Yes.
Oh, you would it's just a lot of drama with you of like, my dad just died.
Yeah,
you know?
that's right. Yeah,
Leisha
what's that?
is a
Fluffy
lot.
just got run over. Oh, you just pull it together. I don't need
Yeah.
you drama. Like
Leisha,
what?
Leisha is a lot. She is a
But
lot.
she's a fun lot.
Yeah.
And she's not too much though. And he said she's too much, and she's not too much.
Well,
For him, she is.
That's
Yeah.
too much for him.
For him, a bowl of plain white rice would be a bit too much.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
just saying, he is basically a mushroom, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
let's
maybe
be
too
honest.
much.
He's not a fun guy.
Yeah. So
he's not a fun guy, that's true.
Abby and John, they're in love. They're great.
They're fine.
They've given
they're
each other
good.
keys to each other's places. They're sweet, man.
They're adorable.
We're
yeah.
gonna see a lovely outcome, and they'll get married for real.
We're gonna
and
see a bunch of little Abbies and a bunch of
That's
little Johns.
exactly
Yep.
right, little mini thems, and they'll have a wonderful life, and they deserve it. Good for them. And
Little
this is-
muscles and big blue eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and it'll be great.
Said a bunch of little Abbies and Johns. Do you remember the ad with the hex bugs where they climb over the hill? That's what I pictured in my head when I said it.
They then talk about their fab moments, and Abby and John reminisce on their wedding day, and just
Locking eyes, blah, blah,
absolutely. Reese and Leisha said the honeymoon and the last night of their honeymoon.
blah. But the honeymoon was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, she went to hospital, he didn't go, and all that sort of drama.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
So the last night,
The
I mean,
last
I
night must
think
have been
that-
a cracker.
I think they're just remembering it differently to how it actually happened, because what we saw seemed like it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then
And then she gacked up on the plane and all of that. I mean,
Yeah.
I know, right?
I don't think that was a good... Yeah.
Like, if that's the best part of their whole time in this experiment,
just
holy
move
crap.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like the low points, well, the theme park. Yeah, the theme park, that was ugly from what we saw.
And it was all his fault.
And basically, he just kept dismissing Leisha's feelings yet again.
But
Yeah.
his words about what he thought the theme park would be them frolicking around like
Yeah.
a couple of kids having a great time.
Yeah.
And that's actually a bit sweet.
It is.
That is well thought out. But he just didn't realise, after 8 weeks together, that she didn't like theme parks.
Yeah.
And that maybe
She doesn't seem like a theme park girl.
looking for something a bit more serious on their final date.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the honesty box, John and Abby, of course, super sweet. They're in love.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fine.
Basically, they put everybody else in their stuff, though. Ooh. Even Bec
Yeah.
and Bai was sitting there looking a bit like, whoa, dang. Kia, David is worried that he's not going to be enough and he won't fit into Kia's world. And quite frankly, they live
He's
in
probably
different
not going to fit into
worlds.
Kia's world.
There's going to be some big compromises have to go on there, boys, if you just want to keep that.
But Kia did say pretty much what I just said about Bec and Bailey, is that when you marry someone, that person becomes your world.
Yeah.
They become your family.
Yeah.
So Kia did give the right answer, whether or not he actually is going to be able to do it or not.
Well,
Yeah.
well, no, but he did, because he did that with his previous marriage.
Yes.
He became that world.
Mm.
So it'll just mean that, they need to make compromises, because guess what? Marriage is full of compromises. That's
Yeah.
how marriages stay together.
Sometimes you don't get a Massey Ferguson.
When I get my field of little
Hang
mini
on.
Highland
A
cows, you can...
field full of cows
No, I don't
now
want
for
that many.
one
I didn't
Massey.
say that many.
You did just say a
A
field.
field
No,
of
I said a
cows.
field. Just because I want them to have plenty of room to run around and frolic. Because they're beautiful.
You got to remember, Highland cows are like goldfish. If you give them too big of an area, they're just going to keep getting bigger.
They
It's
keep
not-
growing.
Yeah, they're not going to be miniature when
They
when you're
become
done with
koi
them.
cows.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I just want my babies to be able to run and frolic and have plenty of area to run and
Your
frolic.
baby can drive, okay?
Yeah, I was about to say, I miss when I was your baby. I miss when you went looking for a new one.
This is what's this called? The empty nester.
Empty nest syndrome. Would you put a cow in it? Moving on.
Right. So anyway, yeah. So then we get into Bec and Bai, and it is, how do you feel about moving from Liverpool to Brighton? She's fairly negative.
Yep.
It was like,
Well, it's that whole thing of I went with my family.
I mean,
Well,
I'm kind of surprised because getting out of
we
Liverpool,
already
free
did that.
ticket, and you get a husband. I mean, that's pretty good.
for most people,
Yeah.
getting out of Liverpool's the aim.
Yeah.
Now Bailey said straight up, look, if I didn't have Bluebell, I would move tomorrow.
Yep. If I didn't have that little anchor of a child,
Yeah.
So
so imagine Bluebell watching this in a few years' time when she grows up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad had a chance at happiness, and he's miserable now, and it's
Yeah.
all my fault.
No, that's not true. Don't
No.
you listen, Bluebell.
Don't nod. What's wrong with you?
So Bec asks Bailey, will your feelings change after we leave? And she looks quite gobsmacked, and the experts go, well, we've never heard that before. And basically, he was told to be honest. They're getting real now because they're about to leave and go home. And he said he's worried they'll drift apart. She did not want to hear that. She wanted
Well,
to
it's
hear.
a very simple concept that
Yeah.
is very common, that when people don't spend time together, they drift apart.
Yeah.
But she wanted to hear, oh, I don't know, I'm going to be...
I'll
That's
be
right.
devastated. I'll
Yep.
always love you, even
Yeah.
if, Yeah.
And if he
Yeah.
had said that, he would have been lying.
That's right.
Like, at least if you hear an answer you don't want to hear, and you can tell the other person knows, you know that they're being honest. I feel like there's a level of trust that you should be not taking for granted and getting upset with them for it.
So then they moved on to Reese and Leisha. Reese asks, what about my personality do you struggle with? And she said, you're closed off and you're standoffish and you're dismissive. And then he shut her down again.
I'm not dismissive.
Yeah. On the defense, and then shut her down. It was
Yeah.
like, oh my word. Anyway, Leisha's question. They're all loaded questions, aren't they?
No, but they're specifically loaded
I
questions.
know.
Yeah,
They're
that's-
always... They
Otherwise,
always
they just
start
have one
the
question that
beginning
everybody
of-
goes around and answers.
They always
Yeah.
start the beginning of the dinner party with this nonsense about it's how lovely they all come together for one last lovely meal to share all their good times. We know full well the honesty box is coming out and it is loaded.
Yep.
Oh man, it is full of firecrackers
It is
that
a
are just gonna
scattergun.
boom.
Yep.
Anyway, so
November 5th.
basically, she had to ask him, do you think that we'll be together in a year? Pretty much he just put her on notice.
Well, the answer is no.
Yeah.
He put her on notice. So basically, she said she loves him. He just chewed his mouth out again with his weird fillers.
Yep.
Looks weird. And he didn't respond, to which the experts all went,
Yeah.
that's not good. He hasn't said anything. At least it wasn't like the last time where he told her, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Says, Oh, that's nice.
The correct answer, if the answer isn't "I love you too," the correct answer is, "Oh, I know. I know that you love me."
Or I really like you.
Or my old favourite.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
only
you
human.
are only human.
Yeah.
You are only human. Yeah. And then we move on to
That's not
Leigh
my
and
answer.
Leah. Basically, if Leigh says one more time about respect, I'm going to lose it.
It's for clicks. Just don't give her the satisfaction.
You're being rage baited.
You are being
she
rage
is
baited.
rage baiting me now. Basically, she said, no,
I
Leah,
couldn't
you've not been
How
respectful.
could I possibly trust you? And then
That's-
Bailey, the creep. I'm sorry. Bailey jumped in.
I know,
Right,
right?
and did the whole, I mean, Leah in a group setting joking about, oh, I could turn her,
Yep.
or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a nothing.
Yep.
It's a nothing.
You and I both know that all had a boot full, yeah? And the conversations will have been, and because she's bi, the question will have been asked. And she will have said, oh, yeah, I reckon I could probably turn her. Come on, man.
I
He
have
put the
been-
steel cap boot in because he was feeling all insecure about his relationship. He got all in his stuff because Rebecca didn't get what she wanted to hear. And basically, she didn't turn around and say that she was going to move. She was very negative about it all. And so he was already in a bit of a mood. And he just put the boot in. Don't, dude. Don't. If you're insecure about your relationship. And then Bec, interestingly, she defended Leah and said,
Yep.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Now, I'm just going to say it.
Ugh.
I have been in rooms full of the straightest, burliest, manliest men in the world. Hardcore, heavy engineering, earth-moving guys and steelworks guys and coal mining guys. And they have had the jokey conversation of, well, if I was gay, you'd be my type, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not even serious. It's absolutely innocent.
And that's the environment that she comes from work-wise as well.
Yeah, that's right. She comes from that sort of
Yeah.
blokey environment,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is what Leigh said she wanted.
Yep.
So, I mean, if Bailey hasn't been in that sort of world, that's
Well,
on.
hey, man, he's missed out.
that's
Because
on
even I've
Bailey.
been in that sort of world.
Yeah.
When
It's
I
one of
worked
those
in
things-
that world, basically, you
It's-
had that. That's what happened. That was the talk. That's what happened.
Yep.
And
It is.
everybody was honest and open about it. And you'd go, I reckon I could turn her. Do you know what I mean? No, I wasn't gay. I wasn't bisexual.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? But it was like, oh, well, if I was, I reckon I probably could. Yeah.
Well, it's one of
Everybody
those
did
things.
it.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Get
a
over
joke.
it. It's a joke.
That's
Listen,
right.
I don't think Bailey would have brought it up if he didn't think it was a little true.
Yeah, okay.
I
But
don't
that's
think he
just-
was. I don't think he was threatened, but I think it was like a. I don't like how that made me feel. I think that.
Do you know
that's,
why it is a little bit true, though?
What?
Because Leah's a catch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10
that's
out of
right.
10 scratch.
What
yeah.
did we say? She's everyone's type.
She's literally
She is.
everyone's type.
She is. Yeah. Leisha then, of course.
Actually, just quickly,
Yeah.
Leah's everyone's type.
Yeah.
Maybe in that there was a little bit of jealousy out of Bailey.
I think there was.
Yeah.
I think?
Yeah, I do.
So, well, why not me? Why her? Why not me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, see, we've talked about this before, that, you know, a bisexual man and a bisexual woman,
Very different things.
oh, you got different worlds going on there.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of men who can find that very, very kind of
Threatening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The
Threatening.
exact word, threatening. That's right. Even if there is nothing real, there's nothing factual about it, there is nothing, they can find it very threatening. And he did. He found that threatening. And he
Which actually, it changes my opinion of Bailey.
I know.
In the whole
he
thing.
dropped 4 points. I like that Bec went, whoa.
Yeah.
Hang on. Like, we're mates. And because, of course, they will be friends outside of this. Now, in the
Yep.
real world, if they'd never met, they probably wouldn't be friends.
Yep.
Due to having been in a very unique experience together,
Yep.
a shared experience,
Let's be real. Due to trauma bonding. Yeah.
Yeah.
they will actually stay friends because they're locals, they get on, they like each other, they've got the same sort of sense of humour. They'll stay friends.
Yep.
And they'll probably hang out and spend time together. And good for them. And nothing more will come of it. And she will jokingly say, if you were, I could turn you. And Bec will say, yeah, probably. And
Yeah.
that'll be it. No more to it.
Okay.
Anyway, so then Leisha basically said, in trying to kind of get, because she could see that Reese was getting very kind of like, this is the drama I've been talking about, as he weirdly chewed his face out. And she said, you know, look, I don't know why I've been dragged into this. It's a nothing thing. So then we see sort of them go on to whatever happens for final vows, which we know.
No, we don't want to even talk about that because we know the way that MAFS edits stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
And that every single set of final vows has a but in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been a jerk and you've been horrible. And you've,
Yeah.
But you've also been the best person in my entire life, and I've never.
and I
that
love
whole
you.
thing.
And
Hey.
So what we're going to do right now is we're going to bring up each individual couple, and we're going to give them a boom, as in yes, or a doom, as in no.
Oh, if they stay together for final vows.
Yeah.
if they stay or if they
stay.
go now.
If they stay or if they
They
go,
go
now.
now. If they stay, there will be trouble.
And if they
Go, it will
Go,
be
there
double.
will be double.
Okay. So, John and Abby.
Oh,
Stay.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, they're going to blow up. They're
Fireworks.
fine.
Yep.
Yep.
Bec and Bailey.
They'll say yes. I'm not quite sure how they go outside the experiment, though.
Yep.
Okay, moving on.
So, Reese and Leisha.
No, he's
Boo.
just
Doomed.
gonna.
Doom.
He's gonna say stay, so he doesn't look like.
Well, he is looking for his call back from Towie.
That's right. He's waiting for that call back from Towie. He's gonna say stay, so
I
that he
don't think he
doesn't look
does.
like.
They're
the
totally. What? You
bad.
don't think he wants to get on Towie?
I think he does want to get on Towie. I don't think he says stay.
Oh no, he says stay because he doesn't want to look like an
He's
a-hole.
going to stay for clicks.
But I
That's
don't.
right.
Think, I just don't think he does. But anyway,
We did that.
David and Kia.
Okay, David and Kia.
They're gonna say-
going to
yeah,
say
they're gonna
yes.
say-
They're gonna say stay.
They're going to sashay down that aisle and hook up at the end of the aisle and do the whole thing. And it's going to be wonderful.
Yep.
But they're not going to last a year in the real world.
okay.
I mean, there just have to be such huge compromises on both parts, and I
I don't think you got it in.
I don't think so either.
I think Kia will feel too restricted.
Yes.
Okay, so that leaves us with Leigh and Leah.
Yep, with the girls.
Absolutely, 100% and
Doomed.
totally doomed.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were Jack and Rose,
Neither of them's on the
right,
door.
and they're on that door, no, I think Leah would probably just throat punch Leigh
Yeah.
and send it to the bottom of the ocean at this point.
Yeah.
Thanks to our 55 subscribers. We love you.
We do.
Do the stuff or don't do the stuff.
Do the stuff or don't do the stuff.
You know, like,
You
subscribe,
need to be more
share.
committed.
Sorry. Thank you to our
Do the stuff.
Do
hit-
this stuff.
Just
Hit-
get it done.
Hit
subscribe
buttons.
and like and the reminder bell and share it with everybody. Just
There's
go
only-
through your whole list.
There's really only 3 buttons on the YouTube page right now that you could hit that would be bad. Just hit some of them. Just see what happens.
Randomly hit buttons.
Randomly hit buttons.
Ooh, and drop some comments.
That's
Even
one of the
though-
buttons.
What are we going to fade to at the end of this one? What do you think?
I don't know.
It's going to be friction. It's going to be ugly.
Yeah,
gonna be-
drama,
It's going to be
maybe.
drama.
Intrigue.
Sparks. Fade to sparks.